Good morning, Kettlebells, bells. Hello, welcome to Kettlebells with me this morning. Let's get moving as quickly as possible before we change our minds. So we're going to start as always with our warm up. So we're going to start by jogging on the spot. We're going to shake the arms up. So if like me you just rolled out of bed, shake your arms down. This will be feeling about right. Hopefully you can shake it up and shake it down. One more time, shaking it up. And we're shaking it down. And we're just going to jog lightly on the spot. So we're going to work the body head to toe. We're going to work every muscle, nearly all of them, probably all of them, give or take. Do some cardio as well, just to keep it all moving forward. Alright, let's do 3 more. And then we're going to go into our hamstring curls. Here we go. So hamstring curls. We're just warming up, so we're just going to do it lightly. So ready, don't hold your breath. Make sure that you're moving. Every movement in kettlebell is always fluid. We're always thinking about making sure it feels good. Any pain, stop. Not anticipating you to feel any pain, but if you do, you must stop. Make this workout count. And make this workout work for you. Knee raises up in front, up with the knees. So the knees are coming up, arms across and over. Pretty shapes with our arm. So just getting the body used to the idea that we're going to move. My body's slightly resistant right now. Hopefully it'll kick into action. So if you feel like me, no shame in that. Just do what you can. And now we're going to do more. We're going to do toy soldier kicks. Up, up with the toy soldier kicks. So just bringing the arms up and over. Well done for showing up. Well done for moving with me this morning and every week. So impressed with you guys. 4 more. We're going to go back to our jog. Here we go. So now we're jogging and we're getting our legs or our heels a little bit higher off the ground. Make sure you land nice and softly. I think the dogs in my neighbourhood want to join in. He probably wants to be taken for a walk. Alright, keep going. We're using the arms. We'll do another 4. 3, and then we've got our hamstring curls. Here we go. Curl, curl, curl. So this time we're making the movement a little bit bigger. With intention, land softly, engage the core. Always the same warm up. Gets your body used to the actions. And that familiarity really helps, I think, with exercising. I know I really enjoy it. 4, knee raises up in front, up with those knees. So you should start to feel a little bit warmer. Hopefully your body's less resistant, if it was resistant. Feels good to move our body. We don't have to, we've chosen to, and that's amazing, well done. Let's do 4 more. Toy soldier kicks. Lift, lift, lift. Bringing that leg not too high off the ground. It's with control. We're not flinging it. Not yet. 4, 3, and stop. Alright, we're going to do a squat. Take the leg out to the side. Squat, other leg out to the side. So we alternate with the right leg and the left leg. So it is a hip flexor. Kind of mobility movement. Mobility, getting the body warm and mobile. If you're a runner, it's great to do this kind of hip mobility before you head out the door. I only wish I did the same. I wish I did it. I know it's what's really good for you. And I always forget to do them. I sort of kind of force myself out of the door and forget to do these really nice movements. 2 more, 1 more, and release. Right leg, just going to let the leg kick forward and back. So again with some mobility. Like me, your balance might be a little bit off. That's okay. We're getting that back. So we're using the hip again. A lot of the kettlebell moves are a hip hinge. So that's important to warm it up. I'm going to do 4, 2, 1 and switch sides, other leg. Just going to kick the leg forward and back, softening in the supporting knee. So at any point, if you don't like one of the kettlebell moves, feel free to go into your Russian swing, which we always start with anyway, or you could just march on the spot. The idea just to keep moving is good. Otherwise, have a break when you need it. 2 more and release. All right, we're gonna step out to the side for a side squat, and then over to the other side. So we're gonna go squat, and then over to the left and to the right, bringing the arms up with those arms. Trying to get a little bit lower. We're going to do some traveling squats in our workout today, and tack on some lunges, some forward lunges, some backward lunges. Ordinarily, we would be doing traveling lunges on the beach. When are we going to be back to the beach? I keep waiting for Boris to say outdoor exercise is a winner, but not yet. So we'll keep going, even though it feels very warm. We're going to keep going indoors. And again, 2 more times, 1 more time, and release. We're going to go into a squat. So down and up with your squat. Down, left, down, left. So this is to bring you a little bit of strength, a little bit of cardio. I'm already out of breath. And again, we're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to do a squat with a kick out, simply because it's good for you. It's also my favourite. So it looks like this. We squat, kick, squat, kick. Don't be afraid to take your legs a little bit wider. And squat, down, squat, kick, kick. Keep smiling. Smiles really help. Always help. Dogs on the beach always help as well. You have to imagine those, although they were on my soundtrack just now, barking in the background. Can we do 8 more? That's 7. Count that 1 is 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Single squat and up and up. Squeeze those glutes. Make it work for you. And again, we've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, and release. All right, time to grab your bell. So, going to bend our knees, grab the bell. We're going to go straight into around the world. Oldie but a goodie. Very good at kind of making sure that you have that mind-body connection with your bell. So, we're going to try, I say we, only me, I'm going to try and remember 6 exercises that we're going to repeat. And the intention is to work cardio and strength and do some ab work at the end, and we should be good to go. 3 more. 2. And back the other way. I was worried that I haven't actually changed direction. I think I probably have. So in this, we don't feel like we're doing much, but cores engaged, knees are bent. We are working the core, the body, but yes we are. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Hold it in your right hand. I'm just going to drop the bell towards the knee, over to the side, and up, over, and up. So you'll see today that I'm not going all out in the cardio. And normally I'd be doing lympho twisty spread and jumping jacks. Today we're going to take it a little bit easier, just a little bit, just to mix things up. We might do some cardio midway, see how we go. Let's do 3 more. There's 3 left. So you literally are tipping to the side. One more time. And release over to the other side. Over we go. So down and lift. Just letting the weight of that kettlebell pull you over. You've got to have a really tight core. Otherwise you're going to find that you may pull your back out. So everything with kettlebells requires you to have that core connection, like a corset going around the midsection of your body. One more time. And release. Lovely. Let's just hold the bell in the centre, and we're just going to do knee raises. Bringing the bell to the knee, to the knee, just to keep that blood flow going. Hopefully, like me, you're feeling like, yeah, that feels good. That feels good. Yet intense. We're going to do 8 more. I'm going to start our first exercise of 6. Lost count. I think 4 more. Why not? And release. You're probably thinking there's lots of reasons why not, Charlotte. Okay, now I'm going to start with my favourite, the kettlebell swing. Whose favourite isn't it? If you love kettlebells, you love the Russian swing, I'm sure. So you're going to make sure that you've got your knees in alignment with the toes. Prep the bell. When you're ready, swing. So you're swinging the bell. You're making sure that your shoulders are in the back pocket and that the bell's coming up to chest height. And you're not holding your breath. You are not holding the breath. If you do, you're going to cause yourself an injury. It should feel fluid. We've warmed up a lot. Should be feeling good. Are you feeling good? Yes, you are. I can hear you. I can't really hear you. Alright, let's do single arm. Up with the single. So classic, favourite kettlebell swing. We played around with the swings recently. We've done walk forward and back, cross the body. Just going to go back to some traditional ones. Oldies, but goodies. Lovely. We're going to do another 8, 7. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and let the kettlebell swing. We're going to turn our legs out to the side. So we're going to plie position. We're going to hold the bell in the centre. I'm just going to let the bell take you down and up. So you're in your plie. Plie, you're imagining, well, kind of bringing out your inner Darcy bustle. Plie up and down, making sure you go down in a straight line. Try not to let the weight of the kettlebell pull you over, even if it is a monstrous 8K one or more. I know Beth does more often. Powerhouse that Beth is. So we're going to keep going. We're going to do another 4, and then we're going to bring in a row for those shoulders. So it looks like this. We plie, pause, row the arms. Plie, up, row the arms. Plie. Going to do lots on the legs this morning. Good job, everyone. And again, only 302 to go. Every week I say something silly. I can't help myself. This is where I need a joke. I don't have a joke, not one that I can say on camera. Anyway, making sure the weight is evenly through your feet. Don't let yourself tip forward on those toes or those heels. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Lovely work. Alright, now we're going to do travelling squats now. So we're going to do 2 travelling squats, to the left, in my room, to the left, and then we're going to do 4 forward lunges, then 2 squats, travelling squats back to the right, and then lunges 4 to the back, and then repeat that. So it's squats, lunges forward, lunges back. See how that goes. I'll probably forget what we're doing, but we'll see. All right, so you're going to hold the bell in the bulk, sort of in the base of the bell. You're going to make sure that you've got lots of room. Don't bash into any furniture. 2 travelling squats. So we go 1, 2. We're going to do 4 lunges forward. So making sure that your knee is in alignment with the toe and you don't over march it or step it over to the right. And then we're going to take those lunges back. So we lunge back and up, lunge back and up. And actually it feels quite difficult, doesn't it, to kind of keep your balance over that way. And we're going forward. Sometimes forward lunges feel easier, sometimes back ones do, sometimes none of them do. 2 travelling squats. We're going behind, lunge, can you get a little bit lower, maybe a little bit slower is better here. We're going to do 1 more round, 2 travelling squats. We go forward, 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 2 more forward, 2 travelling squats, 4 lunges back, 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, and release, shake it out. All right, we're now going to do a ab work. So we're going to have the bell up nice and high, and all you're going to do is you're going to crunch the bell towards your knee. Squeeze, squeeze. We've got 8 more. If you need to drop the bell, that's absolutely fine. So we're working the core, but obviously we're working arms and cardio. Can hear my breath increasing. 2 more, I think. Lost count. And release. All right, we're going to go into a plank now. So this is a horrible plank, but also good for you. So I call it the travelling plank. So we're going to go down, down, up, up, touch, touch, down, down, up, up. Ideally you're going to switch sides. If you don't switch the lead side, don't worry about it, just keep moving. It's not going to make any difference really. It's just quite nice, it's a bit of mind gym. So you're going to start in your plank position. The bell is fairly, very much in front of you. So tired I can't talk. Here we go, into the plank. We're going to go down, down onto our elbows, up, up. Then we're going to touch the bell for 4, and then go with the other side. So down, down, up, up. We've got 4 taps of the bell. Then you go down with that finishing arm. So for me, it's my right side, but if you get it and you're not doing it alternating, don't worry. Down, down, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, go down. We're just going to do 1 more like this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down on the elbows. You could just hold the plank if you'd rather. 4 touches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Sit back onto your heels. Child's pose. Stretch it out. Ah, lovely work, everyone. I know that was tough. I felt it too. All right, we're coming back up. We're now going to come into round 2 of that workout. So, going to very much bend your knees to grab your bell. Don't lean forward. You will pull your back worse. Well, there's not much worse than pulling your back. Okay, so into the kettlebell Russian swing. So, when you're ready, legs are hip distance apart. You're going to pour up your bell and swing. I've just realised, I think I missed one of the exercises out. Don't think my caffeine is quite setting yet. Oh no, I can hear you cry. What a disaster. You do wonder why you do these live. Or I wonder anyway. Alright, keep it moving. We're going to do another 8. Oh, don't hold your breath. We've got 4, 3, 2. We're going to go into singles after this one. Now we're going to do singles. Single. Okay. Single. So really let this kind of movement work for you. You know, really use that arm to do some work whilst it's not holding the kettlebell. Making it work. The body loves to move. And power. Let's go for another 8. 8, 7. Let's do 3, 2, last one, and let the kettlebell swing before you bring it to a standstill. Okay, we've got our plies. So you're going to turn the legs out to the side. I'm just going to let the weight of the bell bring you down. So down, up, down, up. Well done, everyone. So hopefully you're feeling as though the movements are fluid. You're feeling revved up, ready to go. This is tough, you're tougher. One more. Let's bring in the row. So we go down, lift, row. And again, down, lift, row. So we're using those arms. Make sure you've got the weight of your body across your foot. Try not to lean forward on those toes or too far back on those heels. Really going down in a straight line. Remember, Darcy Bustle. Yay! That's what we're channeling right now. We've got 4 more. Down, lift. And again, last 2. Last one. And release, lovely. So now we're going back into our 2 travelling squats, and then we've got lunges forward and then lunges back for a few rounds of those. So when you're ready, holding the bell at the base. If you need to drop the bell, just do it without, absolutely fine. Here we go. So squat and squat for lunges forward. 1 and 2. Track the knees over the toes. Can you go a little bit lower? 2 travelling squats. Can you go a little bit lower? Now we're doing a backwards lunge. Down, left, down, left. Let's do those travelling squats again. Here we go. Down. Can you go a bit lower? Forward. This is tough. You're tougher. And again. Watch those knees. 2 travelling squats. If you're in your garden, lovely. 4 lunges back. And again. We've got 1 more set of these. Just 1 more. Here we go. Travel. Travel. 4 forward. And again. And 2 travelling lunges. Squats even. 4 backward lunges. Can you go a little bit lower? And again. 1 more time. And release. Lovely. Shake it out. Okay, now the exercise I forgot in round 1 is the Russian swing with a touch, foot touch. So we'll do that even though I'm out of breath. Hopefully you are too. So what we do, we prep the bell and we do a Russian swing, and then we tap the ankle. So you should have had 2 lots of these, but we've only had 1. There's a bonus. A bonus tends to be an extra exercise, but I think today perhaps a bonus is a 1 less exercise. So if this is really tough, you could just do the Russian swing. What you don't want to do is let the weight of the bell pull you over, because it will hurt your back. So you've really got to engage that core, and you should find that it's really hard work on your core. I know it is for me. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lovely work. So you're going to bring your bell and hold it at the base. You're going to do those ab exercises. Yes, we are. We're going to do 12 of them. So making sure you've got nice soft knees, arms up, and crunch. So it's a standing ab crunch, and it's actually, after you've done a lot of strength work already, it's actually quite hard to hold your balance. If you are feeling that, that's normal. 4, and if you're feeling dizzy, probably my tights. 1 more time, and release. All right, who remembers what's next? I do. It's the plank, traveling plank. I call it, up, down, up, down. So you're going to have the bell in front, and you're going to come down, down, up, up, and then you're going to do your 4 taps, down, down, up, up. Are you ready? Yes, you are ready. All right, let's go. So into your plank. To prepare, suck in that core, make sure your bottom's not up, and you're not letting the hips go low. It'll hurt tomorrow. All right, let's go down, down, up, up. 4 taps. Let's go down on those elbows. Down, down, up, up. Here's your 4 taps. And let's go down, down, down. Now if this is really tough, and it is, then you could just stay in your plank, or you could just touch the bell. Elbows, up, 4 taps, 2. We've got 2 more. So we go down, down, up, up. 4 taps. Go down 1 more time, down, down, up, up. 4 taps, 2, 3, hold your plank, hold, 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 for 8, 7, you don't need me to count, this is where you need a joke. 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, sit back into your heels, child's pose. Lovely work, everyone. Well done. All right, let's do 1 more round. 1 more round. I'm going to add in a few extra sort of cardio ones as well, to just bulk it out a bit and to get your cardio working that little bit more, good for burning energy. So when you're ready, you are going to have your bell, and you're just going to move it in front of you, pop it on the floor, and you're going to just do some jack touches. So jack, in and out, jack, jack. So round 3, final round. Going to add in a few little cardio ones just to mix it up a little bit. Hopefully I will remember what we're doing. If I don't, you can make a comment in the comments that I've lost my mind. That's okay. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, first one of our 6. Gonna bend your knees, grab your kettlebell. So as soon as you're ready, we've got the Russian swing. Legs hip distance apart. Gonna prep your bell. This is the last few exercises too. I know it's tough. I feel it too. This is cardio for sure. Don't hold your breath. Let the shoulders be in their back pocket, and really enjoy the fluid movement. It's fluid. You're working. 2 more. Single arm, single arm. So again, we are working. You could do it like this, or you could extend your arms nice and long. We've just got a final few. 8, 7. I hear you cry, phew. It's 8, a few. No. That summarizes my homeschooling for you. One more. And let the bell swing. Okay, you're gonna put the bell down. Gonna put it down in front of you. And then you're just gonna tap the bell. So you're adding a little extra cardio. Just gonna tap the bell. If you'd rather, you could just tap your feet. It's quite nice to tap the bell. Bring your knees up in front. For 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or thereabouts. Well done. Okay, bend your knees, grab your bell. You can see I find it really tough too. Been doing kettlebells for years. Still find it so challenging. I feel like running. I find that really challenging as well. And actually Pilates as well. So I think I'm meant to be getting fitter. So you're going to have your legs wide in your plie position and just let the weight carry you forward. So the ideal is that I'm getting fitter. And I'm sure I am. I just like to make it slightly harder as we go along. So it never feels like we've progressed, but we definitely have. Let's do 2. Now let's bring in those arms down, pause, row, and again, and pause. Good. And let's do the row. I said pause, and we were already doing the row. Mind and body working at different levels. Keep it going. Watch those knees are in alignment. Make sure as you come up, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those lats in the back of the top of the back. Let's do 3 more. They feel so good. 3. One more time. And release. Lovely, lovely. Okay, we're going to do travelling squats. So 2 to the left or to your right, wherever you are in your room. 4 lunges forward, 2 travelling squats, and then backwards lunges. We're working those legs really, really hard. See if you can go a little bit lower, potentially slow it down. Here we go. Travel, travel, forward, forward. 2 more. And then let's do travelling lunges, travelling squats. 4 lunges back. It's a bit of a worry when I don't know which is a lunge and which is a squat. Don't worry, it's all fine in my head. 2 squats, absolutely fine. 4 lunges forward. And again, we're holding that bell, or if you're really tired, you've dropped the bell and you're just doing the legs. That's absolutely fine. I think I would do that if I were you, because this is hard. This is tough. You're tougher. And again, last time. Squat, squat, fall forward. Two travelling squat. We're going to feel it in the legs tomorrow. 4 lunges back. 2 more. This is the last one. And release. Shake those legs out. Again, every week. This 8 kettlebell, 8K. So hard. Alright, we've got our touch tapped Russian swing now. So you could do your normal Russian swing if you prefer. The side tap actually gets your heart rate up really high. So it is really, really good for cardio. I'm working hard. So grab the bell when you're ready. Tap, tap. So you've got to be really mindful of not letting the weight pull you over. So what you have to do is really think about pulling your core in. Think about not letting the weight pull you over, because it's going to hurt tomorrow otherwise, and that would be bad, very, very bad. Let's just do a few more. I feel it too, team. I see you. I see you working hard. It's gonna pay off. You're gonna be fitter, healthier, stronger than you were before you started. One more time. And release. Lovely work. So, who remembers what's next? I do. It's your ab work next. So we're going to hold the bell nice and high, and when you're ready, you're going to crunch those knees up, and you're going to bring the bell down to meet your knee. Be mindful, you don't want to crunch it down. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. You make it even. 1 more. And release. My arms nearly fell off. Okay, so we're into our travelling plank. 3rd and final time. If this is beating you, feel free to be in the plank and then just do the bell touches. If you can, join in with me. I promise it will make you stronger and fitter, and you'll feel amazing. So we're starting in our plank position. If I'm honest, the bell was a bit too close to me before. In round 2, not round 1. Round 1 was kind of perfect, she says herself. So we're holding a plank, and then when you're ready, you come down, down, up, up. 4 taps. 2, 3, 4. We go down onto our elbow, elbow, lift, lift. Tap. 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. We've only got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got 3 more. Down, down, up, up. Remember, you can hold your plank and just do the touches, or you could just hold your plank, or you could lie on the sofa, which might be the best plan of all. Down, down, last time. I don't think I've changed leading arms. Never mind. 2 more. Hold your plank. Hold, hold, hold. I hope the sweat is coming off your forehead like it is mine. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Sit back onto your heels. Child's pose. Yes. That feels so, so good. Who doesn't love child's pose? Lovely work, everybody. All right, couple of ab ones before we call it a day. So, day, we're going to call it go back to bed. We're too tired. Okay, so we're going to be on our knees. So those of you who've done beach bells will know this exercise. We're going to incorporate the triceps and the back of the arms, but most importantly, we're going to be using the power of our core, which has to lift us up into that upright position. So we're holding the bell at the base. You could hold it like that if you like. On the horns, up to you, but make sure you've got a really good grip of that bell. So we're going to inhale here, catch our breath. We're going to exhale, lift, take the arms behind, and go. So as we come up, we want to make sure that we're not tucking our chin into the chest. We come up, we go back, and we go down. And again, we lift, we go back, and we go down. So this is a power move. We're working the tricep. My thighs have only just recovered from last Saturday's exercise where we had the lifting of the thigh with a tricep move. It was a powerful move. It was a strong move. We're going to do 4 more of these if you can. If you wanted to drop the kettlebell, you could just come up without the kettlebell. You would still be getting the ab connection. So we don't do sit-ups necessarily to work the core. There are hundreds of exercises that we could do. And we do. Okay, so we're going to do my favourite one. I do it all the time when I come back after a run. I kind of, before I get in the shower, I always do this ab one, it's my new favourite, so I'm going to do it with you guys. We're going to bring in the kettlebell. We did it last week, I think, without the bell, because I felt like we'd done way too much. I feel like that as well today, but progression and all of that. So you're going to grab your bell. Now make sure you've got a really solid grip on that bell, because you are going to be travelling it across your face. You're then going to bring the bell behind you, and then you're going to bring the bell and your head up, and as you do that, you're going to bring your knees off the floor, so it looks like this. Inhale here, exhale, come up, and then back down. And again, so it is, as I think I said last week, it is one of my favourite Pilates moves. We don't normally bring in a kettlebell, of course, to make it even harder. So you could, if you wanted to, drop the bell. Let's just do 2 more with the bell, and then we'll drop the bell and do it without. So I'm just going to put the bell there and just do a couple more without, as it's so good for your abs, it's so good for your legs and your back. Remember, your back is floating against the mat, it's not digging into the mat. Remember to look forward between the knees, engage that core. Let's do 3 more, because it feels so good. 2, 1 more time, and release. Well done, everybody. I think we worked head, shoulders, knees and toes. So you're going to take those legs long. You're going to point the toes, point them away from you, and then you're going to flex your feet up. You're going to point and flex. If you hear any creaks, perfectly normal. Bizarrely, my left side always does a little click. Oh, that was my right side. I tell lies. My body's decided to change sides. And again, a bit like my car. If you close my passenger side, the car would lock itself automatically, which was a bit scary, and now it doesn't do it anymore. Weird and wonderful things are happening. Alright, you're just going to let the legs roll out to the side. If anyone knows about cars and knows why that happens, please get in touch and let me know. Very random. Taking our mind off the fact that we've worked so hard. So we're just going to bring the body back down before I let you go this morning. We're going to bring one knee in towards the chest. I know it's tempting to sort of rush through the stretch. I do it all the time when I'm coming out of a workout. I kind of feel like I haven't got time to stretch, particularly sort of quickly do something. But you know what, you get injured and your body doesn't really appreciate your lack of stretching. So if you can, stay with me for the stretch. So you're hugging your knee in towards your chest, thanking our bodies for working so hard. Aren't we amazing? We can do all this working out. You're going to bring that leg across the centre line of the body, and you're going to look towards your knee. And then if you can, you're going to bring your arms and your head in the opposite direction to have a lovely spine twist. So the kettlebell is all about your back. It is working your hip flexors. It is working your core. So it is important to stretch. And this is actually a lovely back stretch. And then when you're ready, you're going to come back to the centre, take the leg long. You're then going to bring the other leg in towards the chest, making sure that you're not too intentional with that stretch. If you can, try and relax your glutes and your hips. I often, when I'm teaching, find myself grabbing hard. Don't grab it hard, it will be a much nicer stretch if you let the body go where it wants to go. You're then going to bring that leg across the other leg, looking in that direction, and then when you're ready, you're going to take the arms and your head in the opposite direction. If you do have any back issues, you need to stay looking in that direction of the knee, otherwise you're turning away, and you should feel a lovely stretch across the back. Also the glutes and the arms are getting a nice, good old stretch as well. Alright, and then you're going to come back to the centre. You're going to bring your knees together, and then you're going to drop your knees open and out to the side, so you've made a nice diamond shape with your legs, and you're just going to let your bottom arm squeeze. So just let the weight of your bottom fall into the mat, your arms fall into the mat, your head, the weight of your head falling into the mat. And you should start to feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs. We did a lot of squats, we did a lot of lunges. We're working those thighs, so just let them stretch out. Feels so good. Alright. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring your knees to the centre. Obviously, if you need a longer stretch, you can get one on your own. Take your legs over to the side, and then you're going to push off the side. Now, what I'd like you to do is cross your legs in front. So you're going to cross your legs in front, which may be harder than it looks. Or hopefully it's easier than it looks, because I can feel how stiff I am everywhere. And then all I want you to do is just lean forward, and then if you can, you're just going to walk your fingers forward until you can feel that you've got your glutes engaged, sort of dropping your shoulders, dropping your head between your legs, and you're just going to hold it there. And then if you're more flexible than me, which you may well be, you can then walk your fingers out a little bit further and just let yourself, the weight of your head, carry you over. And you should feel a really intense stretch on your glutes, and you should be feeling a nice stretch in the back. So your spine is sort of rounding forward. It's articulating lovely there. I love this stretch, I always forget to do it. And it's a good one. And then when you're ready, you're going to very slowly walk yourself back up to a nice straight back. And then you're going to come up off the floor. So do that quite slowly and fall over. That would be bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so we're standing now. We're going to go into our quad stretch. I always feel like I'm going to forget the quad stretch. So you're going to bring your legs together, your knees together. You may need to get a longer stretch. There's no shame in that, or no crumb in that, so just do that if you need to. And just pulling up nice and tall in the spine. A little smile there, makes the world go round. And release, other side. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, that's a good sign. That means you've been working the core and your body's going, stretching, balancing, that's all too much now. So my caffeine has definitely run out, so I'm going to definitely top my caffeine levels up in a minute. So I'm going to drop those feet down. You're going to bring one arm across the chest. We did a lot on those arms. Rows with the arms, swings with the arms, triceps with the arms, planks. Oh, they were too hard. And release. You're going to bring your arm up into a tricep stretch. And if you want to, you can just wiggle your hips. I quite like to wiggle my hips side to side. Do you feel a little bit stiff after working out in the week? And release, other side, bring the arm across the chest. Again, you're not sort of tugging it across, just holding it where it feels good, where the body wants to go. Your body tells you what it can do and where it wants to go. Try to work with the body, not against it. That's always what I say in my classes. Going to bring your arm up and take your arm behind. Sometimes if you need to drop the kettlebell, then that's what you do. And very slowly release. Alright, legs go wide. You're going to take a lovely inhale, drop the knees. Reach up nice and tall. Exhale. Inhale, reach. One more time. Exhale. Reach it up. Grow tall. Shake it out. You did it. I thank you so much for coming and joining me. I really appreciate you joining me in the class today. You did amazing. And look forward to seeing you next time. Take good care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye now. Bye. Thank you.